Eccoci. Hello, Jabin. So nice
Hello,
to see
Ming.
you here.
Nice to see you again. Happy to be here.
Yeah. First, to welcome everybody who's joining us here. I'm Ming from POLI.design. We are proudly part of POLI.design design system. And here today, we are very proud to have with us as a guest Jabin Mora. He's a professor of technological development, which is the most renowned university not only in Mexico but in the whole Latin America area. So we are very proud to have him with us here. Jabin, would you please briefly introduce yourself? Which city are you from in Mexico?
Yes, actually, I'm based in Mexico right now. As you said, my name is Jabin Mora. I'm an industrial designer, but lately I've been working more in this strategic area of design, design thinking, and maybe working with another entrepreneurship methodologies like a lean startup. But I'm more like a circular economy enthusiastic, right? Right now, I working as a design consultant, trying to help the companies or the entrepreneurs to shift their mindset to the traditional business models to the circular economy business models. So I'm
That
trying
is very
to.
topic.
Yes, actually.
Hot topic right now. Yeah, in this period.
Absolutely. Fortunately, it's a very hot topic. Yeah.
Especially with COVID situation, I think this is the right theme that we need to deal with.
Absolutely. I truly believe that as designers, we are aware about what the world is going through, and there is a lot of initiatives, founded since COVID start to damage to the world, to create damage to the world, and there's a lot of initiatives working and worried about how create value, how to create products as designers to combat this unfortunate COVID situation.
In fact, I know you're from one of the three design cities in Mexico, right? Puebla.
Yes. I'm living right. My hometown is Puebla in Mexico. Maybe 2 hours from the Mexico City, the capital of my country. And yes, a couple of years ago, Puebla received this award from the UNESCO. We are a design city, Puebla, along with a lot of cities around the world, even in China.
Design city, yes. We have a Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Wuhan.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct.
And in Mexico,
sorry?
In Mexico, you have 3 cities, design cities,
yes,
right?
Exactly. We have Puebla.
You are in just one of the 3 design cities.
Yeah. We have Puebla and Mexico City in the center of the country.
And I know that you also has a very fascinating experience in India. That is very curious for us.
Yes.
Would you tell us more about your Indian experience, especially because India is a leading country of high technological and especially in UI, UX area. But as a product designer in India, do you find their students can integrate these things as a product designer and the UI, UX designer? How was the design education in India there?
Well, actually, yes. I had the chance to work closely with the Maharashtra Institute of Technology, the School of Design of that institute, located in Pune. Pune is a city close to Bombay, in the center of the India as a country. So yes, I had this amazing opportunity to work closely with these students, and it's really in order to give to our audience the idea of how the product students are in India, at least, are working with industries. Right now, it's incredible how the product students are shifting to the digital world. Even the product students in India are very prolific and are very good to shape this physical world. There is happening something interesting because they are shifting to the digital world, but mostly it's because in India, as you said before, the digital world, the digital market, the digital design world, it's very prolific, and and they are demanding a lot of designers from all other disciplines. So yes, it's incredible. How do you find incredible physical product designers working with these big companies, working in this UX and UI world?
So in a way, they're applying like a multidiscipline design strategy. So it's like the cross disciplines, right? They're applying.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, it's incredible how this challenge related with our profession as product designers. It's spreading all over the world. We have to asking ourselves the value of the physical products in this new world, right? So, but I truly believe that in India, at least, in India and Mexico, we are trying to figure it out how this challenge or these physical products are integrated into this digital world. I don't know exactly why. Actually, it's something that I always constantly thinking about it. Why, as industrial designers, we are so demanding from these big corporates to solve problems, right? But no doubt that we offer a lot of skills to solve these kind of problems now the digital world.
In fact, now back to the theme of our design conversation of today. The theme of this is the second year. In fact, I feel like time flies. The first edition of Design Marathon, we were at the beginning of the emergence of this situation. And now, after 1 year, here we are again until we are dealing with this situation, and we are still not out of the tunnel. So the key word of this year is uncertainty.
Yeah.
And I see your statement is something about uncertainty, and in a way also like the topic that we mentioned before, as in India experience, the cross-discipline. I read your statement. Something that constantly occupies my mind lately is the fact that practice of design is constantly changing. And this change has taken such an accelerated pace in recent years that the great challenge of design education is no longer to make categories of design, but to promote a space where we can explore and be aware of these changes in order to respond almost in real time to contents as uncertainty and as a spaces for respecting that the design schools provide and invaluable to continue to keep overwork as designers relevant. It is very interesting. How would you interpret this uncertainty?
Well, actually, when I was living in India and was working closely with these product design students, in that back then they were about to finish their product design studies. So I see closely how they were facing in that time this struggle. They were struggling about their design future, right? As professionals. So in that time they were asking, okay, so I'm product designer, but I can get a job as product designer. So where is this perfect place to put in practice my skills? So I think that this uncertainty that they that time they live in, as designer as well, I think that it's so helpful and so useful in this time, because as designers right now we are not sure not how we face this challenge, right? So I really think, I truly believe that the uncertainty is something that as designers we live every day and every time as a professionals. As I said before, right now the main challenge is asking ourselves what is the value of the design in this new world and this new normality, right? So I don't know, but when you are about to start a project as designer, you don't know anything about many of these times. You know anything about this future topic of this future project. So that's why like I said before, that's why I think that we are so used to work in this uncertainty phases, trying to figure it out how to approach the different problematics that we have to face as designers. So that's why I said before, or that's why my statement, as you read it before, that's why my statement, right? Because we always trying to figure it out how to approach to find the right approach to a project, and that's why we always working with this uncertainty every time and every project. So that
yeah. Recently, I'm reading the statement of Memo Estrera. He's our IKEA designer, and he states 4 truths of a design career, where he mentioned truth 1 is careers are messy, where he does a simple framework: design as expression or design to resolve problems. So in a way, I think, yeah, exactly, it reflects what you said before.
Yes, exactly. Many of these students of design, they are struggling in trying to figure it out if they are more like a design as expression or design as a problem solver, right? The design as expression, it's more like working maybe an arts, or maybe I don't know, maybe with illustrations, but designer as a problem solver, it's quite different, right? So I saw a lot of, and actually right now, I constantly talk with the design students, and they don't know in which spectrum of design they have to work, right? So they are like more like an artist, or they are like more like a strategic designers, right? But at the end, I think that it's important to say to this new generation that they have to figure it out. This, it's not, they don't have to figure it out immediately, right? Like we talked before, they have plenty of time to build this path to the outcome of this design life that they are looking for.
In fact, design is not only something as an expression, also it's a design thinking. Like we mentioned before, all these design cities, it's just a way to initiate and to boost the creativity. Also, it's a way of resolve problems.
Yes.
How creativity can resolve the problems and to boost the visibility, and it helps a lot for the city. It's a kind of thinking. It's a kind of strategy, not just something like graphic or an expression. Yeah, it means much more. I think that's the reason why we promote these design cities. We want these cities to be more conscious awareness of how design can reshape our society, right?
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Actually, again, I truly believe that the main challenge that the cities are facing right now is at least the design cities, for example, it's how they push forward or how they promote this value of the design, besides just to about mostly of these businessmen or people from government think that the design is just a discipline that make beautiful things, right?
Yes.
But so the main challenge is how do you convince them that the design it's crucial in the.
It's kind of tool
it's a kind of tool crucial to build, to connect people, to visualize ideas, to tangibilize ideas in order.
Yes.
Exactly. So I remember back then when I used to work for the government, the main challenge was how we convince them that the design it's more like just a discipline that build or design beautiful things, right? So design is, of course, a tool to solve crucial problems. And even in the COVID, as I said before, you can Google it, a lot of valuable initiatives building from the design in order to find solutions to this opportunity situation like COVID.
But as your city is a design city, did you do some specific project to promote design in your city? Is there any specific initiative?
Right now in Mexico, in Puebla?
Yes, in Puebla. Is there any initiative as you are the design city?
Yes. Actually, it's not like as a design city, but actually I was involved like 8 months ago in an initiative to design a service to connect people to donate masks for the medical healthcare personnel. So I remember back then that we bring together a lot of ideas in order to create a strategy based in design thinking and lean startup strategy in order to bring to the table ideas to provide to the nurses, to the medical, to the doctors, masks for protections. So it was really nice to know at that time that as a creatives, as a designers, as a professional designers, we can set aside a time in our one schedule to help others with design strategies. So yes, it's really helpful.
Practical design is much about the service to the community. So I think your example is a perfect example to explain this.
Yes, absolutely. We were in that time. We were inspired by a lot of global initiatives where a lot of designers were, and right now actually it's doing something about it. So yes, why now? We have a lot of different situations, but we have to rethink or reshape the approach of as designers we solve the problems of the world. But absolutely, we are totally capable to face this big challenge that the world is facing right now.
In fact, as we say, design the designers. So we as designers, our job is just to predict the uncertain situations. That is our job. That is what we do every day. Yeah. So I think that is a perfect time for now that we should rethink how we deal with this uncertainty. And in a way, because the slogan of this time design conversation is no designer is an island. In a way that I think island in a way can mean isolation, but it can also mean departure point for new adventure. So this is there's no better time as now that we can sail to a new design situation, design sea, let's say. No?
Yeah, absolutely. But right now we are all connected, right? Yes. And this, I remember that these design initiatives, were developed from designers that are not in the same place, right? So, yeah. So in this very well work connected, it's the best time to try to connect the ideas from India, from Mexico, from Europe, from Latin America, in order to face these big challenges. I really think that we are a community as designers. We are a community that we are always trying to figure it out how to design. How to find the solutions of a lot of problems, right? So yes, there is no better moment than now that we are all connected to face these challenges as a community, right?
Yes.
To put our hands to work and besides to solve the traditional clients' problems, design client problems. Right now we should set aside a time in our schedule to face this big challenge, these problems that again we are unfortunately facing right now.
In fact, I think this challenge could also be an opportunity. For example, I'm a Chinese. I know last year in China, yes, with this COVID problem, it's a problem for everybody. But last year there is a great leap in e-commerce, so that is an opportunity. So a lot of enterprises, they change their business model, and with this new business model of e-commerce, a lot of enterprises, a lot of companies, they have 10 times increase in their sales. So it doesn't mean that we're in a problem. It could, at the same time, it means opportunity. We can create, we can design new business ways.
Yeah, I couldn't more agree with you. Of course, right now, what something that we have to ask ourselves is, what can I do to help to solve these problems in a digital world? Let me share with you this. Right now in Mexico, I know a lot of people that love how the design it's evolved, right? But something that we say a lot is we can do this alone, right? Because many times we think that if you are located in a place, it's enough to start to doing things, and that's okay. But right now we have a lot of opportunities, like you said before, a lot of opportunities to connect to another part of the world and offer solutions not only locally but globally. And from experience in India, I truly believe that we can work together no matter where you are, right?
So, for example, this period, after the COVID period, we developed a lot of e-business also with China, because our products is educational products. And in this COVID period, we developed a lot of webinar lessons with China. Every week in design, we have a webinar with China. We have a lot of interior design, fashion design, a lot of courses. So that is something new, and we are already so used to it. And also on the Chinese side, they are more used to this e-way of learning, of education. So all these are opportunities for us.
Well, there is a lot of opportunities. As we talked earlier, I think that China right now it's a big sponge, right? They're receiving information from all over the world. I remember that we talked with people from Wuhan and from Shenzhen. I pronounce it well, Shenzhen.
Yes, Shenzhen. You've been to Wuhan and Shenzhen.
No, I talk with a lot of people from there, designers from there. Yes, and it's amazing how they understand the collaboration, and how they understand that they have to learn from all over the world, from experience from all over the world, and they are working so hard to give it back their own interpretation of this knowledge to impact all over the world. It's amazing how they are receiving information, and they are learning so fast. So of course, there's a lot of things that we have to learn from China.
Yeah, Chinese are very quick. They learn immediately, and we can have the improvement. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It's amazing. I have to say this. I wasn't aware about like 3 or 5 years ago. I wasn't aware about how the design has evolved in China as a discipline. It's amazing. It's amazing to think about that. Maybe 15 or maybe 15 years ago, when you are thinking about design, you are not thinking about China related with design, right? You are not connecting China with design, and right now it's totally different. It's amazing.
Yeah, like we said before, only the design cities, where they have 4 design cities in China, which is recognized by the UNESCO.
Yeah,
this is really a very good sign that we are.
It's quite an achievement, and it's a very good sign about how the things are getting done in that part of the world, of course. And as I said before, we have to learn about it from China, and yes, absolutely, we have to learn more to collaborate more with this part of the world, because I have to say this: when I used to live in India, I recognize that the Occidental world are not aware about what is happening in that part of the world. We have to, in this part of the world, like in Mexico, for example, we have to research a lot of how the things are going in that part, because the things are moving so fast, and we have to align with our efforts in order to, to work together with this part of with that part of the world. Yes.
In fact, Chinese are very open-minded and already very international right now.
Yeah.
We are very well connected with the whole world.
Yes. I remember that when I was head of the school of department. Head of department of the design school here in Mexico. I remember back then that I encouraged my students to travel to this part of the world to study some kind of internship of whatever, because in that part of the world, the things that it's happening right now, it's so interesting. And of course, we know that countries like Italy or are always, they are innovating in terms of design and innovation, but in China and India and in Asia in general, the things that are happening right now are worth to see what is happening right now. So at the end, I guess that the world is well connected right now, and you actually, as you said before, it's the worst moment to see yourself like an island. It's the moment to see yourself like a big platform where we can collaborate together and we can work together in not in isolation, right?
Yes, as I said before, instead of looking at an island as an isolation, better look at in another perspective. That is a departing point to sail to a new adventure of the design sea. Let's back to the conclusion of the.
Yes.
So that's the best way to deal with this uncertainty situation.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you, Ming.
Very nice talking with you, Jabin. And I think it's really the director is telling us that it's our overtime. I think we need to leave the floor to the next guest.
Yes, of course. It was really nice to be here. I feel honored to be invited by the POLI.design, and it's nice to talk with you about these topics.
Great pleasure talking with you. Hope to see you again.
Yes, me too.